Pause of YouTube, 6ftHax here. Have for you guys today a pretty awesome and close PU Wi-Fi battle I had against Too Savage. Of course, if you guys do enjoy the battle video, then make sure to hammer that like button down below. And if you guys can see my team, I got the monster known as Sawk, but at the same time, my boy Savage has the monster known as Tauros, two very dominant Pokemon in last generation's NU, as well as 5th gen NU. Sawk and Tauros were absolute monsters, man. So definitely gonna be seeing a lot of KOs from those two in this game, I think. So going into the matchup, I'm using a pretty cool team I got off of the forums, just a very hyper offensively based team, as Savage is using a team he got off of Harris's Discord. So I'm gonna lead off with my Golurk just because it is a sash lead. I can live any one hit from this Hitmonchan. If he was an Assault Vest variant of Hitmonchan, I actually would have been able to outspeed him, because typically Hitmonchan, if they're running AV, run max HP, max attack, or a little bit of speed thrown in there. So I would have been able to outspeed and get on my rocks and then potentially got off some power damage. But as I get on my rocks, he's gonna knock me out the following turn with his second Ice Punch, which is perfectly fine by me, because if I can keep up offensive pressure, I should be able to prevent him from rapid spinning my rocks away, which is the whole idea of this team, is to keep up offensive pressure. So that's going to be really good for me, and rocks are going to be crucial in this matchup because they're going to help me ensure certain OHKOs and 2-hit KOs, as I make a really nice play here, I would say, and I go for the nasty plot. His only switch in to my Raichu was Lantern. The main reason I didn't expect them to go for an offensive move with Hitmonchan is because he may want to try and save Hitmonchan for later to rapid spin. So I did expect them to want to pull a switch out here, and because I do have the Shattered Psyche on this Raichu, if this is a non-Spadef bulky or a non-Assault Vest bulky Lantern, this Shattered Psyche is a straight OHKO after Stealth Rocks, and I'm gonna go for it as he lives on 7 HP. And he told me his EV spread after this happened, and it turns out that I had a 75% chance to OHKO him. I did run the calc on an Assault Vest Lantern, which typically, if you don't see Lantern running leftovers, they're gonna be usually Assault Vesty, because it is a very good Assault Vest and Pivot Mon in general. So got a low damage roll on that Shattered Psyche, which does kind of suck because now I'm at -1 speed from the Icy Wind. So as he brings in the Tauros, I can't hope for a speed tie. Also, if he really wanted to, he could have brought in Hitmonchan, because I think a -1 Hitmonchan is actually faster than me depending on how much speed he was running. So I'm gonna switch out here. Unfortunately, Shift Tree just really doesn't do much in this battle, as I'm able to live the rock climb. Turns out that he scarfed, and then he makes a really questionable play. Like, I honestly do not agree with him staying in here with Tauros, because the Sucker Punch was so painfully obvious that I expected him to switch out, wanting to save his HP on Tauros, because he needs to keep this Tauros at a solid amount of HP if he wants to be able to potentially chew an SD boosted Aqua Jet from my Samurott late game. So I really didn't expect him to leave in the Tauros there, which is why I actually went for the knockoff, thinking he would switch out. But this does give me a free switch into my Sawk, which can live any one hit from Tauros, and because now I am very confident he's gonna switch out, I'm gonna be able to knock out the Mesprit with 2 knockoffs on the switch in, which is really good because Mesprit was his only answer to Choice Banded close combats coming from Sawk. Not even Oricorio being a flying type after Stealth Rocks would have appreciated getting smacked across the face with the close combat. So I'm gonna switch out here because there's a good chance he's either gonna want to go for a setup move or go straight for the Hurricane, which, unless he's got HP ground or he's Z move, I don't think he's going to be able to 2-hit KO my Raichu regardless. So I'm going to be able to switch directly into my Alolan Raichu here, and because I am naturally faster than Oricorio, I'm just going to go straight for the Thunderbolt, just trying to get off as much damage as I can, as unfortunately for him, I do end up getting a crit. Now, that crit mattered in the sense that if he had HP ground or if he had a Z move, he might have actually been able to knock me out. If he didn't have the Z move, or if he didn't have a hidden power ground, then I would have been able to live his hit and then still knock them out the following turn, and I would have sacked off Raichu here anyways, depending on whatever he brought in. So as my Raichu goes down, I get a free switch back into Sawk, because something is about to get socked right across the face. There's literally nothing he has to switch into a jolly Choice Banded close combat. Tauros is OHKO'd, Hitmonchan is OHKO'd, and Cacturne is straight OHKO'd as well. As you can see, Sawk and Tauros right now are trading KOs back and forth. So, like I mentioned, that's how this battle is going to probably end up going. judging from the builds of the team, because we both had very offensively based teams and no real good switch-ins to a Choice Banded Sawk or a Tauros from his side of the field. So in comes the Tauros. I don't want to stay in because now he can definitely knock me out with any one hit. So I'm going to switch into my Silvally, which I was really hoping would be able to live the rock climb, because I was pretty sure he wouldn't try to risk going for the Zen Headbutt. And this is specifically why I like max HP Silvally. Just that extra bit of bulk would have allowed me to live the rock climb and take this next rock climb to be able to go for a potential parting shot or just get off chip damage on the Tauros. But it's fine because I just get a free switch back into my Sawk, which unless he crits me with this rock climb, there's no way he's gonna knock me out, as I'm able to chew the hit. I just click close combat and this Tauros gets absolutely annihilated. And at this point, his last Pokemon is going to be the Cacturn, which, because my Samurott is running max speed, I do outspeed plus speed natured max speed Cacturn by 10 points, if I'm not mistaken. So it doesn't really matter if he wants to go for the Sucker Punch here or not. If he did Sucker Punch, he would have knocked me out, and then it would have come down to whether or not I had hit my Mega Horn. So I guess in a sense he still had a chance to win if he did Sucker Punch, but my Samurott's well trained, so I would have hit that Mega Horn either way. And Sawk just slaps the team on his back, proving his dominance in the PU tier, man. I honestly don't think Sawk or Tauros should be in PU, man. Both of these mons are absolute monsters in NU, and in PU they're even better. So let me know what you guys think about Sawk and Tauros in the PU tier. If you guys did enjoy this awesome battle, make sure to hammer that like button down below, and I will see you guys all tomorrow with part 2 of the Pokemon Platinum Soul Link with Kyle A and I, which his part 1 was actually uploaded, so I'll leave a link to that down below as well, and then I'll have another Wi-Fi battle for you guys up tomorrow to go along with that. So with all that being said, guys, see y'all tomorrow. Later, everybody.
Cause my brain and heart are both tied in a knot, and this hinders me from crying a lot. This causing me to show no emotion. But when I said I cared, I wasn't joking. But I guess it's too late for me to become broken. For now, I'm living with no more pain, tears, or hoping. I'm just coasting. Yeah, I said I'm coasting. No more pain, tears, and hoping. For real.